Hiya there folks, welcome back to a short little video. This video is just about a feature I want to do on my regular videos. So a few weeks ago I put a shout out on Instagram for people to suggest makers that they felt deserved a shout out. So I had an overwhelming response, so thank you to each and everybody who sent me a name. Some people suggested themselves, which I haven't got a problem with, because if they feel they need a shout out or want a shout out, sorry, then I'm quite happy to do that. But the reason I'm doing this shout out, or I'm adding this feature to my videos, is because I've only been turning now around about 2 years, and the first project or the first video I ever uploaded to YouTube was my resin pine cone bowl. Now that was a big project for someone who's a novice. At that time I'd perhaps only been turning 3 or 4 months. But the reason I did the video was because my youngest daughter dared me to video it and upload it to YouTube. So I thought, why not? I've nothing ventured, nothing gained. And from that video onwards I had so much support. It was absolutely overwhelming. Someone who had never turned before, well, not big projects like that, someone who had never been on YouTube before. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I only perhaps got 20 or 30 views, but every single comment I got was positive. And don't get me wrong, we're always going to get negative comments. You're never going to get rid of the trolls, so we just have to look past those. So what I wanted to do in this feature was, because of the support I've had through the time I've been doing YouTube, I wanted to try and give some of that support back to you guys. So I came up with this idea of supporting other makers by doing this shout out. So this video is just to explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and then I'm going to add it to my weekly videos. Unfortunately I've already got 2 or 3 videos in the pipeline that are already ready to go, so I'm not going to be able to add the feature into those. But what I may do is I may put a small video at the end of those just to give the shout out for that specific person for that week. But I will, from now when I start editing, I will add them to my feature videos. So with this week, I'm going to do my first shout out. Now the guy who I'm going to shout out is, he's a great guy, only a young lad. He turns a lot of pens, and he makes a lot of different blanks, and he always seems to make do with what he's got. Now to me that's great, because we can all go and buy expensive blanks, we can all go and buy whatever we want, but it's nice to know that you look on the shelf and you actually make something with what you've got on the shelf. Now I try and do that within reason, but sometimes specific projects you have to go and buy a specific blank. So this guy really intrigues me. He's always trying to improve. He's always trying to improve his techniques, and he's always trying to improve his equipment that he's got by not compromising, by modifying what he's already got. Now that's, to me, that's great, because like I said before, we can all go and buy it. But it's nice to know that you use your brain box and think outside the box. So he also does a live on a Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Now I don't always get a chance to watch these lives. The reason being is because I have other commitments on some Saturdays. So unfortunately I can't always watch them, but I always watch them through the week. And whenever I watch them, whether I'll be live on the Saturday night or through the week, there always seems to be a good vibe in the chat room, which is nice. And it's nice to be able to have a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter within the chat room when you're watching someone live, and that's always good. So anyway, further ado, the guy who I'm shouting out this week is Nick, aka the Flaming Turner. Now I've been watching Nick for quite a while, and he's a great guy, really is a great guy. I've got a heart of gold, and he's just good. I mean, he just doesn't get the credit that he's due, I believe. So I've put his link in the description below. So if you don't follow Nick, pop over and check Nick out. I'm sure you'll be well entertained in what Nick does. Like I say, other than his lives, he also does uploads now and again. He's a bit into his scroll sawing, so he's done a few of those. So go and check him out. I'm sure Nick would love to see you guys over and give him some love. He definitely needs it. So that's my shout out for this week, or the first shout out. So go check Nick out. So anyway guys, have a great weekend. Speak to you soon. Take care and bye for now. And don't forget, check Nick out.